I saw a thing before, and it's there was a stepdad, stepdaughter, and stepdad, whatever, and the daughter finds out that her stepdad is following her on OnlyFans.
That's crazy.
That's sick, bro.
Dad.
What?
I love you, Dad.
Oh, okay. Love you too.
Right, welcome back to Relatable Dads Unscripted, figuring out fatherhood one honest conversation at a time. My name is Ruel.
I'm AJ.
Today we have got a banger for you guys. We've got an absolute banger.
Oh, this one's trained.
Okay. So we are going to be talking about someone that's pretty much in the media a lot, every day, way too much, in my opinion. But anyway, I know I spent a little bit then. But yeah, so we've got a video. We're going to watch this video.
Much because of
mate, this one's going to be grim. Okay, let's watch the video and we'll talk about it after.
What does mom and dad say?
Honestly, they are so proud.
They're stoked.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Yeah, and everyone thinks, oh, that's so weird. And you know what? It's not. My dad has worked 2 jobs his whole life. Now he doesn't have to work.
You pay for your dad.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's great.
And my mum, and people think it's weird, but my dad had to miss birthdays, Christmases. He had to go to work. Money can't necessarily buy happiness, but it can buy time. Yeah. My family now have so much more time together.
That's great.
Yes. Not great.
Right, I'm going to start.
I'm going with this one because I've got 2 daughters, yeah? I'll miss every Christmas, every holiday. I'll work 10 jobs. I don't give a fuck. My daughter's not getting her cheeks clapped out on camera for me to just sit at home and do fuck all.
Can you imagine?
Nah.
Her dad is her pimp. Imagine your dad's your pimp.
Proud of her.
How are you going to be proud of that? Like, honestly, bro.
My daughter's getting her cheeks clapped out.
And not even, do you know what it is with her, right? Because there's always been prostitutes around and there's always been these people around, the girls around and guys, whatever, right? That's one thing. But it's the way she does it that's just taken it to a whole nother level. Like, she's embraced being an absolute tramp.
Wow.
Do you know what I mean? Honestly.
Thing is, yeah,
and encourages it.
I know a lot of... See, I haven't got a problem with what she does. Like, genuinely, hand on heart, I haven't got a problem with what she does.
You've got a problem with kid doing it.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. What scares me is the fact that young girls idolizing her and being like, I want to be like her, or thinking that that's now a new norm, a new acceptable.
Yeah.
Nah, not in my house.
Yeah,
like, you do whatever you want. I don't give a fuck. But from the time it starts affecting my children, then that's where it's like, nah.
Well, this is what I'm saying, because we've gone complete opposite ways. Like, I'm all for, we said this before, I'm all for women's power and women's, and I'm pro women, massively pro women. But what they're doing there with this kind of thing is they're trying to go the other way. They're trying to take all of that power and say this.
How pro women are you? Do you get paid?
For the record, no.
I had to ask because
that doesn't make pro women.
No,
I'm in their rights. I don't like women being abused. I don't like women being abused, and I don't like women being like hit and things like that. But we've now gone, and I'm pro women in that there should be some kind of equal rights there. However, I'm not. What we see now is you've got this new wave of girls out there that are like, I'm running a business. I'm running a business. But you're not running a business. You're prostituting yourself. That's not a business.
It kind of is. It's supply and demand.
Okay, it's supply and demand, but it's not an ethical business, in my opinion. And that's just my opinion.
Sex is the oldest trade in the world.
True, and there's been prostitutes around for a lot longer than 90% of other businesses. But it's still got no ethical, and I hate the idea that they're not making, they're taking money off of seedy, perverted men generally, and I just don't like that idea. And they're still being controlled. They think they're not longer controlled, but they're still being controlled because they're begging their money off of some rich dude that's willing to pay for it. I mean, Bonnie Blues apparently gives it all away for free anyway, so just for TikTok likes.
Well, no, she does it. She gets her OnlyFans, so she films all that shit and then puts on OnlyFans.
Oh, yeah. Either way, but she's still, they're not paying for the sex time. You know what I mean?
But then someone else is by
watching it.
Yeah.
So it's even worse. Yeah. The guys that watch it, like, and then watching some dude, and at least the guys that are going there are getting something. The other guys that are just, I mean, they're getting something after something else, which is absolutely random, bro.
So you wouldn't be in the queue?
I would never be in that queue.
Worth an ask. Worth an ask.
I know you've been there.
I might watch this. Nah, Dan, I haven't.
That's not me with the bald head and the balaclava. No, mate, I could not do it. I could not be in that queue. I'll tell you for why, right? There's one major reason.
Stirring next man's porridge.
Bro, I cannot. I remember I used to fancy girls when I was a kid, right? And then they'll be like, one of my mates would kiss her like that. I'm not into her anymore.
Yeah, I hear that.
I can't do, the girl that I'm dating now, she lives flipping far, far. I'm not telling you where she lives, but she lives far, far beyond her. And I know that none of my boys are kind of come up to me like, oh yeah, I know your girl. Because to me, bro, she's ready to go at that point.
In Milton Keynes, like
everyone knows.
There's a lot of stirring porridge around in Milton
Keynes. Exactly, bro.
It's bad. It's rife as well. It's so bad.
And you go around, you see someone, and you think you've got your missus on your arm. You're going out to the restaurant or something. You're like, oh yeah, I know your girl, innit? And like, how do you know, man? Yeah. Oh yeah, no, I just know, innit? And I'm thinking, nah. And then my arm's slowly coming off her shoulder, and I'm like, nah. How you know her though, man? I'm just pushing her away.
That's a lot down to like ego things as well, because like I think we're quite. I'm gonna speculate on you here. I think like old school traditional men, where it's like,
yeah,
your woman's your woman, innit? So it's like it's an ego. I'm like, I'm very alpha, and it comes down to. And my girl in it, like like no one's clapping them cheeks apart from me. No one's there.
Exactly, that's kind of how I feel. Yeah. And I'm like, no, I don't like the idea of some other man. At the end of the day, I think we've now, with all these girls doing OnlyFans, they're all giving it out for free. And I think actually the real valuable girls now are the girls that don't give any of it out. And I think it's kind of going the opposite way round now, whereas everyone was like, oh, back in the day, about 5 years ago, everyone was like, oh, I want to get an OnlyFans girl. I want to get an OnlyFans girl. And then, because they're like fit, blah, blah, blah. Now guys are like, nah, I definitely don't want to. Put it this way, the way I look at it, right? OnlyFans girls, and I've got nothing against them, but they're always going to struggle to find a long-term relationship because a lot of guys will look at them and go, yeah, I'd sleep with her, I'd shag her, but that's it. And if you speak to 90% of guys, that's how they're going to do it. Obviously, guys are hardwired to be attracted to a fit-looking girl. So if she's fit and she's got a nice body, she's all right looking. Yeah, I mean, I don't particularly think she's anything better than anyone else. I'm not particularly into the blondes as such. I'm more of a brunette girl anyway. But I like brunettes. You know what I mean? But I think more so. I think like now we've kind of it's more attractive to find a girl that ain't got nothing else. Do you know what I mean? So we're kind of going the other way. But yeah, mate, I can. My daughter's 16 nearly.
If she turned around to you in 2 years' time, she's 18.
Like, Jada?
Yeah.
Right.
No, we're going to do a little role play.
Okay.
Dad, been thinking about it. I don't really want to go uni because it's going to put me in a lot of debt. I want to set up a business. I haven't got the capital to set up a business.
Yeah.
I've been thinking about jumping on the old OF.
Yeah. Okay. That nigga crazy.
So is that a no then?
No, bro. No. Look, I know my daughter would never come say that to me. And do you know why? Because
there's repercussions.
No.
Fuck you.
No, do you know what? I think that because I've brought her up in a different way. And I think that a lot of these girls, let me tell you where OnlyFans...
Wait,
go on.
Because, so Bonnie Blue has always said, so anytime you see OnlyFans, prostitute, anything like that, they've been abused or they got dad issues.
Yes. So she's always said that she hasn't got any of those.
So like, with like the porn industry, there's a huge statistic of women who do porn or have done porn. They've come from a scarred background.
Yeah.
They've come from...
And she's saying she doesn't.
Rape or anything like that. And then instantly you're like, she's got dad issues.
True.
She's doing it because her dad pissed her off. Yeah.
But she's saying that that's not the case. She had a great family. So what you're saying is Jada's had a great family, so she could do that.
Yeah.
No, because there's a difference between...
No.
Let me tell you why. Because she might not have had daddy issues, okay, but there is more to life than daddy issues, right? So she might think her relationship with her dad is okay and fine, but put it this way: if any man in his right world, any proper real man can live off of his daughter, period, ain't a good man, right? He's a weak man, in my opinion.
No.
Right?
All right,
I'm never living off my daughter.
No. All right, so.
And then to live off my daughter while she sells her body.
No, hold on.
Never happened.
All right, so you're saying that's for OnlyFans, right? But Jada becomes like the biggest stunt woman in the world. You trained her to become a parkour expert, and she becomes biggest stunt woman in the world. She's in like Hollywood movies, left, right, and center. She's earning bag.
Yeah.
She's like, Dad, there's 500K.
Yeah. She might invest in something.
But no, she didn't. She's like, Pops, there you go. There's that money.
Yeah, I don't want her money. I don't want her money, bro.
So you would.
I earn my motherfucking money. Mate.
No, but I'm saying what? So you're not going to say you've coached her. So that's her payment to say, look, Dad, you've coached me. There you go. There's a piece of money.
Well, that's a bit different because I'll be if she's given me a gift or something, I would maybe take a gift. But I ain't letting her provide for my life. There's no way. That's not. I'm old school, mate. There's no.
I'm just asking a question.
I provide for myself, and I'll never take money from anyone else.
Sister.
Do you know what I mean? I'm a strong, independent woman. No, I don't. I'm old school. I don't do the lottery because I don't really want to win money.
Well,
I want to earn my money.
Dad's like, well, I coached her to be.
Yeah, maybe he did coach her, and that's the problem, bro.
There we go.
Maybe he taught her everything she needs to know. But that's what I'm saying. It makes no sense, bro. It makes no sense, mate. I would never. No, I just look. There's no way I would allow my daughter to give me money, really, to give me as money as a present to say, oh, Dad, I want to treat you, whatever. That's fine. But there's no way I'm living off of her for a length of time, right? Period. But also, even to add to that's without the extra level of she's selling her body, she's selling her soul, she's selling herself to provide so I can sit at home and watch TV for longer.
Or watch
Exactly. What am I spending?
It's
exactly.
Weird, isn't it?
And then there's that side. Man's going to be...
But so I've seen something else here where they're like, so her dad's friends.
Oh, no, bro, nah.
That's crazy to me.
I saw a thing before, and it's there was a stepdad, stepdaughter and stepdad, whatever, and the daughter finds out that her stepdad is following her on OnlyFans.
That's crazy.
That's sick, bro. Don't get me wrong, right? In my opinion, OnlyFans is and it is basically prostitution. Essentially, it's prostitution, and
she don't even like shy away from that. I watched a podcast about it the other day. She doesn't care the fact that people call her.
Yeah, she doesn't care. She doesn't care about anything because she has no internal morals.
Fair.
That's what her problem is. She has no morals. She has no filter. She's got a mental problem, in all honesty, and she's putting that mental problem out into the world and calling it. I'm mentally insecure. I'm unstable, and I'm going to pretend that I am creating this different world. And she's trying to create a lot of, but actually, I think she's trying to show and prove to a lot of women that she's the best woman. And I don't know. She's got some issues there, bruv. I'm telling you, she's got issues, but I'm no psychologist.
I agree that she must have issues for her to do what she's doing and then like do 1,000 geezers in a day. It's not even the fact that she did 1,000 geezers in a day. It's the way she did it, and also the fact that she tried to capitalize on it. She's like, she's capitalizing on that, but she's also so proud of that sort of. Look, the way I like to see it, right? You know how they say, should be with women. You want your woman to be a lady on the street and a freak in the bed, right? I like my missus to be freaky, right? But in the same breath, I don't want my missus being freaky on the street for everyone. Yeah, that's a private thing that me and her will have. And if she had a private thing with her another boyfriend before me, that's one thing. Do you know what I mean? She obviously is going to have history of other people at some point, particularly in this world. But to have a non-private, your private is just, that is just it. It's just out there. It's just weird, bro. It's messed up. And I think that there's no value in that for me. I don't value that.
it's one of them things where I'll never have respect for that woman.
Okay. So that's the thing, yeah. Like, so before being a father, and I was a bit more like sexually lit, like out there in it. I used to go to sex parties, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
I know a lot of girls, like, well, I used to know a lot of girls around them times there.
Yeah.
So, but I never had any judgments on them. Like, they go there, they do their thing, whatnot. They've been into orgies and blah 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 blah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't judge anyone. Like, I'll respect everyone, and I like, for you say you don't respect. I don't. As I said, yeah, my biggest problem with Bonnie Blue is the fact that you've got young girls idolizing her, and that's what scares the fuck out of me, because I've got 2 daughters, and my daughters, I want them to idolize people like Martin Luther King, Malcolm X. And I saw something the other day about how this girl was like, oh yeah, like, I met Bonnie Blue. This is like a massive day for me. Like, oh
yeah, that's I don't even like my kids looking up to celebrities. My kids go, oh, this YouTuber. I don't really like that. Look up to people that have done something positive in the world. Sports people. That's the people I want my kids to look up to. Well, yeah, but I suppose what I mean is I don't want. Well, you gotcha, bitch. I think like, even like, like the celebrities of your Only Wears Essex and stuff like that. I don't see those people as celebrities or anything special.
No, they're not celebrities.
I've met hundreds of those people over the years, and I don't go, oh my god, you're amazing. Do you know what I mean? All those people that are on those little TV programs, they're just normal humans to me. And to go back to your other point, is I also don't judge people, right? And mate, if you're into sex parties and you're into that sort of stuff, fair play to you. I'll happily go to one, right? If I was in a different situation. But it's still a private thing. It's the point that she's filming it, putting it all over social media, making money from it, and then encouraging young girls to be like it. What you do in your private home is up to you.
All of those points, apart from the last one, I don't care about.
Yeah.
Like, I don't care if she's having sex with people. I don't care if she's down.
I don't care if she's having sex with people.
No. I'm saying, like, all the points you just made a point, yeah. I don't care about none of that. The only point is I don't want young girls.
See, but it just doesn't make sense.
I'm very like.
Yeah, but you say you don't mind her you don't care that it's being filmed, and. But the filming, the film is the selling of the film. That's not. I'm really not really a big fan of.
Private thing we have to be over 18 to subscribe to.
But it's still it's still you've got to go out and I don't know. I just don't like that side of it, because that's where it comes. That you can't have one without the other. You can't have an OnlyFans girl making £40 million, whatever it is. I don't know, a year or whatever. And then young girls not wanting to look up to that. So you either get rid of that and that, or you get rid of, you know what I mean? The porn industry has been there for many, many years, and it's never really been a problem. It's never really, women and men watch porn.
But
so it's a different situation. The porn
industry has been out there for so many years. But I know I sound like I'm covering her back a lot. But like, the porn industry has been around for a long time. The only reason OnlyFans has been so successful is because porn artists are now like actually getting ownership of their own work. So like with the porn industry, you're usually signed into an agency, you fuck on camera, they own the work. So you get paid a little measly blah 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 whatever.
Yeah,
so
and I appreciate that.
You've got OnlyFans, like, and OnlyFans was actually originally set up for artists. So like people, like actual artists. Like,
no, I know. I actually, years ago when I did Tag in America,
OnlyFans.
No,
my guys are OnlyFans and that. We're gonna have all of our Indian subscribers like, boom, let's find him.
No, so you had I don't know if it's called OnlyFans then, but I signed to a thing for very briefly, but never got in. But basically,
sold pictures.
You basically gave you maybe give like birthday messages and stuff like that. So people would pay for a birthday message, and they'll pay. You could pay you could get Denzel Washington, and he would send you a birthday message. And so I did that after I did Tag, and a lot of the guys that were on the show did that as well.
But that's what it was originally created.
Yeah, and then it just turned into something.
But this is why I'm saying, like, her whole she's the top of her business. So there's like, she's a porn artist who's doing well. I don't disagree with anything she's doing apart from the fact that she wants to advocate and be a role model for young girls. That's what my problem and my grievance is against her. The fact that she sells her arsehole for coins on OnlyFans.
I suppose it's also,
coins, but she's getting paid.
I mean, yeah, she's definitely getting paid, fair play. But I don't know. It's a hard one having a daughter to even think of. Certainly don't see her as a role model. Could never see her as a role model. I could never respect her as I respect her as a human, because I respect all humans. I just could never respect her as like being a missus or anything like that. She could never be my girl. I mean, simple as that. And I would never want anyone of my family to be anything like her. But I also do respect that I don't judge people. So everyone's open to do their own things, but don't be trying to encourage my daughter to do that kind of thing. Do you know what I mean? And also just like,
so the bottom
don't try and
no to daughters.
Yeah, but don't try and act like what you're doing is a good thing. Do you know what I mean?
She does try and come across as if she's like power to women.
Yeah, but that's not power to women.
Taking away.
Yeah. I think you're it's different. I think but also I think let's put it this way, right? If you're a good-looking guy, right? You're a good-looking guy, right? If
you're a good-looking guy as well.
Yeah, but you're a better-looking guy. We'll call you a better.
No. No, you're better-looking.
I get more guys. More guys' attention. But let's say, for example, you got a mediocre level 4, call it, right, girl, and then you got a level 10 guy, right?
Someone else you think you're right?
Right? Then, so imagine you've got that, right? Let's stop that rubbish, right? Imagine the girl could easily go out and sleep with 10 guys in a night, no problem. Even if she's got looks at 4, something like that. A guy that's a 10 looks at 10, he still wouldn't be able to sleep with as many girls as that girl could, because men are dirty dogs in general, but we're hardwired to want to have sex more than women are. So we are hardwired that way. It's in our genes that we can't help it to a degree that we always going to see something we're going to be attracted to. That's across the entire male race of all animals. That's what we're hardwired to focus to be hyper focused on. So when you see it and it's available to you, it's going to be you're much more likely to say yes to it. So in a sense, women need to have a little bit more control over that, because if they don't, then it would just be mental. You know what I mean? It would just be if every woman was just like, well, I'll sleep with her, it would just be crazy. Like, do you know what I mean? It would just be a free-for-all of just nastiness. To be honest, I mean, maybe that's what the world needs. Who knows? Who knows? Maybe there'll be a few less wars if that's the case. But I don't know. I feel like when women hold, I think women are the most powerful. They're the most powerful beings on this planet, I generally think. And what I mean by that is, if you get a rich person, a lot of rich people still want to be famous, and the reason for that is because they want to be acknowledged. And if you've got 10 girls that fancy you, you're more powerful. If I was just walking down the street and literally like every girl that walked past fancied me, I would be like super powerful. It wouldn't matter that I'm skin. It wouldn't make a difference. You know what I mean? Because all these girls won't be. But you had a rich guy, but no girl was interested in him. He wouldn't feel powerful, because women are the power. Does that make sense? So when you've got a woman that's just freely giving it out to everyone, she's lost her power.
Every Tom, Dick, and Harry.
Yeah, exactly, and in that order. You know what I mean? So therefore, to me, what she's done is she's let go of the power that she held as a female. Do you see what I mean? Mm-hmm. That makes sense anyway, but maybe it doesn't. It's my feeling. Oh man, I'm not against anyone though. And if you're an OnlyFans girl, I apologize. No need to offend you, but you do keep doing
Hit him up in the comments. Hit him up in the comments, because I've defended you. I think bring back your ownership, get paid, get laid.
But just don't tell his daughter to do it.
Yeah. Just keep my daughters out of it.
Yeah, I mean, you got 2 of them, you know.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, man. I swear elbows will be getting thrown.
Mate, scary times.
All right, so hope you joined that one today. Let us know what you think. Hit us up in the comments. have a go at him.
Peace. I'm out.
I've been all defending it. So
I'm gone.
Or hit me up if you disagree with what I've been saying. Hit me up. I don't care. I haven't got thick skin, so don't go too hard at me. I might cry.
Anyway, that's us. Peace.
Dad, are you finished yet? Dad.
Yeah, man. We finished this episode now. Come on, let's go out, kids.